minute, but 1.5. As Revival, they ban out the Batrider, which actually was a hero that was completely overlooked in game number 1 for some weird ass reason. Now though, Lycan is the ban as well by AG. Don't want to give the dire side the Lycan, and well, nobody does almost. There's just really a handful of teams who have brazen balls, steel balls, however you want to call it, that want to take on a Lycan, especially on the dire side. And Revival now, what will their second ban be though? Them having the first pick, what would they want to look towards? Maybe the Invoker for themselves, unless of course it gets panned out. Or maybe just pan out a Mirana so that the AG couldn't pick it up afterwards. Then again, Treant Protector, Darkseer maybe even, might be possible bans. Really strong heroes and quite a pain in the ass to play up against them. As the Doombringer banned, was it again? Did AG ban it out themselves in the last game? Yeah, I think they did. So Revival, do they really want to go for the Ember Spirit and maybe straight up as well? That would be slightly surprising. Ember Spirit not as strong of a hero. At least not like the tier 1 material anymore as far as picks go or bans. But it still can be a really strong hero, really annoying, hard to bring him down with the fire remnants, Sleight of Fist just being a major nuisance. So I guess it's a high possibility or Revival. They can be looking towards a Storm Spirit or Lifestealer or something along those lines as well. Although, I mean, not one single hero wants to get doomed up, so Revival can even go for the Invoker still as the first pick. Given of course that it doesn't get banned out now. And AG, they are thinking long and hard what they want to ban out, because yeah, sure, Revival they will get the first pick, but you can counter with 2, so you don't want to ban out anything that you yourself could potentially run. But nope, Invoker is the ban after all, so Revival, will it be first pick Mirana for them? And if it is, will AG steal the Shadow Demon, or do they think Revival will overlook that hero again as well? There's only one way to find out, 20 seconds in the normal time, but a Nyx Assassin to start with. Okay, I have to say I did not see that coming. Yeah, sure, it's a strong hero. It used to be super popular, like first pick every single game, or if it wasn't banned out. And still I think it works really well. And Revival, are they actually thinking of something like an Ancient Apparition now as the second pick? Because of course it's not banned out, as you can all see. And well, AG, if they go for it, then of course that's out of the option. But I really think Nyx Assassin, Ancient Apparition is just such a deadly combination. Nyx Assassin, once he gets his level 6, just starts vendettaing around, scouting for heroes. Sees one hero, Ancient Apparition lets the Ice Blast fly. And if they know the impact is about to happen soon, then Nyx Assassin starts out with the Vendetta hit, Impale to follow, or just starts with the Impale depending on what hero he wants to go on. Heroes with Blink and such, you just want to start with the Impale, because otherwise they might just get their asses out of there. But AG, 45 seconds left in their bonus time. They've yet to make one decision, and I guess it's a hard one as well, just so many heroes to choose from. But Mirana is the first pick, and do we see a Dazzle or Shadow Demon? Nope, they go for a Bane instead. Okay, that's of course a really good combination with the Mirana. One of the oldest combinations even. But still, Shadow Demon might have been maybe a little bit better against the Nyx Assassin going aggressive on you. And Bane, he can't really Fiend Script up the Nyx Assassin himself, because if there's a Spike Carapace active, your Fiend Script is just gonna do nothing, because it's gonna get cancelled immediately. But Revival now, their second pick, having the Nyx Assassin, they go for the Shadow Demon of their own. So did they really see AG going for both the Shadow Demon and the Bane? I guess it might have been possible, or Revival just want to have the defensive disruption against the Fiend Script, I guess, and maybe even a few arrows if they land properly. But do Revival look for a secondary support for something like a Dazzle for themselves? And they could actually go for Shadow Demon Dazzle Axe once again for an aggressive tri-lane. It didn't work out too good for them last game, because the Nature's Prophet was always there just TPing in, providing the right click assistance, maybe even sprouting heroes up once he had enough levels for it. So I guess that's also an option for them. But Revival taking a lot of time just for their ban now. And well, AG, it's not like they're giving anything away about their lineup. Mirana, just such a great hero, you can run her on any position at all except for a jungler. Or I guess you can do that as well, but it just won't be successful. But other than that, Mirana is just such a good utility hero, so versatile, and just don't give anything away about your draft. And well, even the Bane pick, I mean, usually you don't go for some massive Bane combinations because of course it doesn't have that AoE to work with. But Revival, they ban out the Rubik now, and does that mean that they want to go for some big teamfight ultimates of their own? Maybe pick up, well, the Tidehunter. I think Nyx Assassin is going to be offlane for them. I mean, otherwise, picking up the Nyx Assassin as the first pick for just a support, I'm not too sure if that would have been the best decision. Especially if they went for the Shadow Demon afterwards, so Mirana maybe would have been better, but nevertheless, Revival still 3 picks ahead of them as Venomancer taken out by AG. I mean, that's a support hero that has just completely been forgotten in the history of Dota. Just written out as Revival actually ban out the Dazzle for themselves as well. So I have no idea what either team is planning to go or what they're aiming at with the draft. At least not with the heroes they have so far. You can maybe tell something from the bans, but I don't think Revival will go for the axe now since they won't have the Dazzle for it. Maybe getting the Treant Protector might be worth it, but that's a long shot as well. First game, the hero did get ignored, so it wouldn't surprise me if it happened for the second game in the row as well. They do ban out the Centaur War Runner in the end though, so they are really playing with the chance that the Nyx Assassin is just going to be a pure support one. But AG, they're going for the mid game at the moment with the Bane and the Mirana of course, and now even picking up the Brewmaster. That's just mid game fight dominance. Brewmaster to throw one up in the air, target the other down with Boulder Toss, maybe if you have the Aghanim's just Thunderclap on multiple as well. And of course Mirana maybe even getting an arrow on top of a Nightmare target, while in the meantime Bane is Fiend Scripting a third target. That's a lot of potential lockdown. And in those teamfights, Revival, they're gonna have a hard time actually fighting into the Brewmaster ultimate early on. Unless they make some superior picks at the moment. Lifestealer actually wouldn't be that bad, although the Bane is considered almost a direct counter to the Lifestealer. So picking that up wouldn't be too good. Neither would the Juggernaut. But just them having magic immunity is almost a must. But whoa ho ho! The Zeus, the Thunder God. Oh man, the god of all gods. Zeus. I don't actually know how to feel about that pickup, to be honest. Are they really just trying to burst down the Brewmaster before he gets his ultimate off with the help of Zeus, or just burst down the Bane? Well, he does have a mini stun as well on his Lightning Bolt, so can interrupt DPs, can interrupt the channeling of the Bane, and maybe try to burst down Mirana. But nevertheless, it's that hero himself. He doesn't have too much movement speed. He's really weak. He doesn't have any HP pool to speak of almost. So if he gets caught, he's going to be screwed, and even more so now that AG, they went for the Lifestealer. So Zeus, yeah, sure, you have a lot of magic burst, but what the hell are you going to do with it when the Lifestealer is in your face, open woundsing you, as well as just raging and coming at you, munching away? Well, the Shadow Demon can help out with a defensive disruption if that happens, as well as purging the Lifestealer up so that the Lifestealer can stay on target maybe. But still, just blink in by the Brewmaster, Thunderclap, Lifestealer infests himself out of the Brewmaster. Oh man, this can be extremely strong, but how are they going to lane this? Are they going to run the Lifestealer in the jungle? Or are they going to run the Brewmaster off lane? Unless they want to go aggressive tri lane and leave the Brewmaster safe lane. I guess that's also a possibility. But Revival, they go for the Tidehunter now, and which is it gonna be, Nyx Assassin support or a Tidehunter? I would actually prefer the Nyx Assassin maybe to stay as a support. Tidehunter, I think he would be able to be a little bit better off on the offlane. Although against open wounds, it just heavily depends on who he's up against. If it's gonna be a offlane versus offlane situation where just one offlaner is gonna be on his own safe lane, Then Tidehunter versus Brewmaster. It's actually hard to tell who would have the upper hand. I think the Tidehunter should be able to crash that with his Anchor Smash, reducing the damage of the Brewmaster. So even if he gets the crit from his Drunken Brawler, the Tidehunter won't take as much damage. And of course, the Anchor Smash is a lot of damage in return on a low cooldown and a low mana cost. So I actually think that might be the pickup for him. At least I see... I don't know what I even said. Checking out my secondary screen for stuff. Not a good idea as AG. Last pick about to come out. They do need themselves one more support, or maybe if they want to go greedy, go for a jungler. Or then again, I guess Mirana can be a support as well, so they might need an offlaner instead. A Darkseer is possible. Wouldn't have too much synergy with the rest of AG's lineup, but... Well, then again, neither would Clockwork. So... They can go any way they want at the moment. Nothing too certain that they have to stick to. It's not like, oh god, you can't go for anything. And they actually do go for the Clockwork in the end. So I guess the Brewmaster blinking in, the Infest Bomb, maybe the Infest Bomb with the Clockwork. I guess it's gonna be fine for them, but the Clockwork, he has to be careful not to caulk so that the Lifestealer actually can't go when the enemy targets himself. So, I really usually do not like the Clockwork and the Lifestealer on the same lineup. Just because of that, the cogs disrupting Lifestealer's movements at the same time. But if the Lifestealer is infested into the Clockwork, then that's a whole different matter. Because if you cogs an enemy in, not with only a Clockwork, with a battery assault active, but also a Lifestealer, who's gonna be able to survive that? But oh, AG! They go for the Razor now. So that actually counters the Lifestealer pretty decently. Just... stealing all of his damage, even when he has the rage up. I have to say I like that, and I want to see more Razors overall, but the Razors you usually see, it's just a risky pick. That's what it comes down to, because in the late game, it's not a sure thing that you can just go berserk and kill off everybody. I mean, he does need a BKB in this game, maybe, although Hookshot goes through BKB, as does the Fiend Script, so even that wouldn't be that good. So Tidehunter, he has to make sure that he can get as many heroes as humanly possible in his Ravage. And of course, if they get some silence or a lot of burst damage, then bring down the Brewmaster before he gets his Primal Split. But to introduce the lineups to you guys, Panda, he's on the Brewmaster. He's probably heading towards the mid lane because he played the Invoker in the last game with Ether Midas, playing the Lifestealer, leaving Popo to play on the Bane with DGT on the Mirana, and RCK gonna play on the offlane Clockwork, I would assume. But for the side of Revival, Pippi playing the Nyx Assassin, X-Nova, a stand-in for them, played the X last game, up on the Razor with N. Actually, is it gonna be a support Zeus? Because N, he played the Silencer, or is it because one player got switched, that they're switching up roles as well? Whatever the case may be, N, he is on the Zeus with Lobby, playing on the Shadow Demon, leaving MMK Red Spade to play on the Tidehunter. And actually he's heading towards the safe lane at the moment, so looks like they might be going aggressive tri lane to contest the Lifestealer farm. And if they do, they should be fine. Like I said, Razor works really well against the Lifestealer with the static link. But the pause, no actual reason. AG, they are ready to rumble. Revival, are they? Can they take this on? International Courier, I bet most of you people have that already. Oh man, he's pretty speedy. Like a small chicken, just a boar here, mighty boar. And oh, this Lifestealer set, I have to say it looks kind of ugly. It makes him look more like an animal, and well, ugh. That's all I have to say about this set, really. Not the biggest fan of it. Lots of people probably like it, but I kind of hate it. It's just not decent at all. But looks like the dry lanes are gonna get dodged by both teams, both going for an aggressive one, and well, trying to figure out who it actually favors. I think the Clockwork actually might have a bit of a better time than the Tidehunter, but that's a far stretch as well. And actually, it is gonna be N in the mid lane on the Zeus, so maybe that's his natural habitat playing in the mid lane. Since Lobby came in to stand in, he's on the support. So I guess, I'm not too sure. Not too familiar. Maybe casted Revival once, maybe 2 games. But, well, when you're casting so many games, it's these like 3 average per day. That's like almost the minimum. You kind of tend to get things mixed up and don't remember who plays what exactly, unless you, of course, cast their team like 10-20 times within a short period of time. But Pippi has his haste rune now. Don't think he might find anything. I think Lobby would have been a better target for the haste rune. Get in close, get the disruption. But oh, top lane, Red Spade might be in trouble. There's the Nightmare already. They have the open wounds, the arrow to connect. I think this might be the first blood. He can't even anchor smash. He's gonna go down before the anchor smash actually does come out. But in the end, the Mirana gets that kill. DGT with the first blood can pick up boots. And is he looking for the rotation towards the mid lane now? With the Panda Thunderclap slow, they might be able to land the arrow on Zeus. Or, well, they even smoke up. So Popo, Nightmare to begin with. And I think N might be in huge trouble if he doesn't back off. But bottom lane, will they go for the disruption on Clockwork? Nope, not even trying, not even attempting this. So, like I said, probably Tidehunter having a bit worse off in the matchup there against the tri-lane. But N, oh, he needs to go only a little bit farther. Bane coming in. He doesn't have boots with people. The long range Nightmare. There's the arrow to follow. And well, it should be an easy kill for Panda. He doesn't have enough mana. Can they actually get it? The Thunderclap? Nope. There's the magic. Oh man, it wasn't enough. There's a clutch disruption coming out. And Popo, he's gonna fall in return. He kills off Zeus. But DGG taking some harassment as well. PP, Impale. Doesn't connect on anybody. Leap out by the Mirana. And Brewmaster just escapes. Oh man, Lobby. Such clutch base. Too bad that the Zeus died, but Zeus got the kill on Bane before his own death. Oh man, that was crazy. Now level 2 lightning bolt as well on end, so some more harassment. Actually, he's going heavily into his mana usage there. I guess he was hoping to get this illusion rune anyway. Although he didn't even have vision of it, he just knew that it wasn't on bottom lane. He didn't know whether it was or was not picked up on top. So, using all of his mana, but I guess it paid off because already full HP, he has a clarity on top of that. So can continue with the harassment. Oh, the Nightmare onto PP. RCK is coming in. There's the arrow on the Nyx Assassin. He had the Spike Carapace, but he's gonna go down. He's cogged in and well, X-Nova. Sorry, but he can't do much. Or can he TGG? There was the Impale coming out from the Nyx Assassin just as his last effort before he died. But X-Nova, he's getting chased down. They have the Nightmare. Oh, they have the Power Cogs coming out as well. No battery assault, but the Rocket Flare is level 2. And I think Nova is going to fall down as well. The right clicks the Rocket Flare. And oh my god, the arrow. Oh, it connects on PP. 5 seconds. Can they actually follow up? There's the disruption coming out by Lobby. Soul Catcher as well. Can they have the Impale follow up? Nope. Oh, actually, somebody blocking coming out by RSC. Wanted to go for the Power Cogs, but Popo, he's just going to be fine at the moment. And AG off to an extremely good start, 4-1 on the kill board for them. And RCK is level 4.5 from it. Well, MMK Red Spade, he's getting some levels of his own as well, but a little bit farther behind. Last hit points 5-1 compared to Clockwork's 7-0, but now that the Super Force rotated out, the lifesteal actually is gonna get bullied now. Sure, he has, of course, the Feast ability, which is level 2 actually, so he's going for the higher harass build, but he has the Orb of Venom as well. But the Anchor Smash, it's level 2 and, well, Lifesteal doesn't do almost any damage once he has the Anchor Smash debuff on him. So I have to be really mindful of that. Although the Mirana is on top lane now, is he really hoping for a kill on the Tidehunter? I'm not too sure. I guess they might try. Don't think they'll succeed unless she actually lands a perfect arrow with the open wounds being the only setup for it. But you can see Red Spade now rotating into the jungle, maybe trying to farm that up because he knows the Mirana is missing. And even Solo, the Lifestealer, with the early farm advantage that he got, I guess he's able to somewhat overtake the Tidehunter as well there. But mid lane Panda on the Brewmaster, the Pandaren Brewmaster, taking a lot of damage. Because, well, he's up against a Zeus after all. Oh, he has the haste rune though. He has enough mana for the Thunderclap. Will it be enough? Lobby coming in. Thunderclap misses. So Panda might be in some trouble. The right click goes out. Zeus go for the Lightning Bolt. There's the disruption coming out. Soul Catcher is there as well. On the Panda Lightning Bolt. Arc Lightning. And well, I think he's gonna fall down the bottle. Oh, is he really gonna survive the last Shadow Poison? Come on, pop it, pop the Shadow Poison before the Soul Catcher expires. No, he's gonna be fine. He even bottles up just in case. Oh man, that was so close, but now in huge trouble. Bane comes in from the side, as does Mirana. Leap, arrow, it will not connect. Oh god, a few more right clicks, will it be enough? 8 HP, are you kidding me? Now Lobby coming into Popo, a TP comes in as well. Who is it actually? It's the Titan by the looks of it. Another TP, Nyx Assassin joins the fray. They want to kill off Popo. I don't think they'll be successful, so they just wasted a lot of TPs for nothing in return. So 4-2 being the kill score now. Power threads finished up simultaneously on both X-Nova on the Razor as well as Ether Midas on the Lifestealer. And oh god, I'm getting hungry. Just hunger hit me so hard all of a sudden. But bottom lane we might see some action. RCK, he's not yet level 6, but he might go for the Razor nevertheless. Bane is there as well, as is now the Mirana. So Nightmare into Arrow, but the creep wave. No, Bane, he has boost of speed, but still a little bit too slow there. This Observer Ward did scout things out for the Razor, so thank god for that. It's gonna expire though, so this vision, it's not gonna last for long anymore. And once it's over, Razor has to play a few notches more careful. Mid lane, Mirana just coming in to leech some XP. The supports, well, they've been roaming a lot, but they are level 3. Well, I guess not that far off of Revival supports in the end, so not too shabby for either team. Arrow mid lane just trying to scout out the Zeus. And oh, Panda takes some harassment once again, activates his Illusion Rune. But then, with the level 3 Lightning Bolt, this Panda can't stay too close for too long. And he actually has enough gold for his Arcane Boots now, if that's at all what he wants to go for. But I really like Arcane Boots on Zeus because he needs so much mana to spam things out in the Arcane Boots. Allow him to have, of course, the higher mana pool as well as get some mana regeneration out of it. So far though, oh look at, they're all grouping up mid lane. Smoke, I'm not sure if DGT was even smoked, but it already expired. They have the hookshot though, so it might be now. Oh, they catch the hookshot perfectly onto Zeus. There's the arrow as well. RCK taking a lot of damage in return, but Lobby, he just couldn't get in range for the defensive disruption. And well, Thunder God's Wrath, if he respawns, he actually might get the kill on Clockwork, if he actually uses it. Come on, Clockwork. 112 HP, first level Thunder God's Wrath, 225 damage, would be an easy kill. Really go for it. Does he think Clockwork was fast enough to get to the base? Come on, go for it. I guess not. Does not tempt fate. Probably thought the Clockwork has reached up by that time. Their minds wants to go aggressive. Open wounds onto PP. He has the rage as well once the Spike Carcass comes out. And this should be a kill, or actually really PP turns around the Impale. Oh, the arrow comes out. So one more right click. Come on, go for it, Popo. Didn't get the brains up quite either. Just got fogged out. Oh, Ether Midas, you did not go man mode, and you might regret it because N is there. The rage is on cooldown, but he has been faced on the last creep. It's gonna get denied though. Oh man, he comes out of it. Nightmare onto Lobby as well. And now, can they actually get any kills? The Ravage, it's off cooldown, but MMK just doesn't have enough gold for it. And no points in Gush. Not even getting that small slow from it. Ended up them not getting the kill. And once again, Revival, they go for the rotations, but they don't get anything out of the rotations. And looking at the net worth early on, the Lifestealer is actually top of the chart. Didn't even go for a Hand of Midas, just going for the fighting build, having treads, and actually going for a Basher now by the looks of it. Oh man, this is something I haven't seen in ages. Usually it's just race car, face boots, drums, and oh, X-Nova wanted to go aggressive but static link. It got broken by RCK, right, nice movement by the Clockwork. Oh, for a second it looked like he wants to go aggressive with the hookshot. Actually, he might want to. The TP assistant is coming in. Bane is there. He's only level 4, but level 2 brains up some extra burst damage. And what will they initiate with though? Will it be the hookshot? The rocket player is there in the X-Nova. Can he escape the hookshot? Point blank range. Leap, arrow. X-Nova actually still alive. Uses the magic stick. Nice defensive disruption or aggressive disruption, whatever you want to call it, by Lobby. And I think that was sloppy plays coming out by AG. They could have gone for the power cogs. Maybe they didn't have enough mana for it, but still, they should have gotten the kill. But oh, mid lane Panda goes for the primal split, and he wasted everything he had. But now Boulder Toss, Fire Panda going on him. Another TP coming in, but they think Revival is going to go down before that. Oh, Titan gets thrown up in there, and he actually is bottling up. He might be able to survive Boulder Toss. Nope, Fire Panda catches up, and Storm Panda finishes the kill with the last right click for Panda now. He's in some trouble off his own. Dodges a few right clicks. There's the Ravage and it should be a kill. One more anchor smash. Not even necessary. Just a right click will do the job. But with the Ravage on cooldown, AG, they can feel a little bit safer. So just go aggressive as Eder Midas. He gets the kill now on the Nyx Assassin. He of course had the Javelin as well. A little bit of extra damage, and by the looks of it, it was enough as well. Now they're going on the tower, or Eder Midas is, and N comes in, but Lifesteal doesn't have too much mana to work with, actually almost no mana, goes for the infest, he wants to go for the kill. If he had rage, if he had open wounds, then maybe, but on the top lane, they're going for Lobby, they already killed off the laser, so I don't even know which one to look at, but I guess top lane, he's gonna go down as Lifesteal, makes his escape, even finds himself an invis rune now. And well, 4 viewers received a prize for witnessing a multi-kill. This Clockwork, he's been working out pretty well. He's actually rushing into a Blade Mail as well. And I guess a Razor, it's a decent option as of course, man. Zeus might just very well kill himself if the Blade Mail gets activated at the right time. As now, Panda, Brewmaster, he's still continuing to farm up. Has his face boots and a bottle, so I'm guessing Blink Dagger next. 1.4k in the bank, so what else would it be? As a Basher is finished on Eder Midas Lifestealer. 11 minutes in, 5k net worth, 1.8k ahead of the highest one on Revival. Being of course X-Nova on the Razor, so AG looking good in game number 2, but then again they don't have any stand-ins, so don't have those issues to work with. So now a smoke picked up by Bane. He's still level 5. They're just so hungry for levels. Mirana also 5. So I mean, sure they helped getting some kills, but they need those levels. I guess the Panda as the hero, but Panda as the player. He's level 10, soon to hit level 11. Primal Split off cooldown as well. So even if N wants to burst him down, he just might be able to get himself safely out of there. With the Primal Split as Eder Midas. Oh, he rages up, open wounds onto PP, will it be enough? There's one bash, can he get more? A few more right clicks and that will do the job. Spike Carapace against the Rage. Well, Lifestealer beats Nyx Assassin. And Nyx Assassin just so close off of his level 6. If only he had Vendetta for that, he would have been able to survive easily. But now they're going for tier 1 and Brewmaster actually mid lane. They kill off the Zeus with RCK coming in with the hookshot. The Primal Split, they want to kill off MNK. I think this Primal Split was kind of a waste there. Just should go for the tower, but no, they use the Boulder Toss. Will it actually be enough? Can they throw him up in the air? Yes, they can. But the Clockwork, he's not following up. So I think Panda, once he comes out, oh, he might go for a lobby. RCK is there with the Rocket Flare. They get the kill. Now there's the Zeus, there's the Ravage, the kill of 1. They're going for Panda next. The Thunderclap actually gets the counter kill onto MMK. Now N dropping low, but Razor joins the party. But oh, Arrow! Oh god, he almost dies, but Eder Midas comes in with the Rage. First hit bash. Gets the kill in X-Nova. Fiend script up. He's gonna go down as well. Make it 15-5 on the overall kill board. I mean, they didn't kill him off during the duration of Fiend script, but what does it matter if he goes down in the end anyway? Oh man, just awesome plays all around by AG. And looking at the early graphs, they're already 7,500 ahead. As XP, well, a little bit less, but nearing 7k nevertheless. They are at just such a commanding lead, and well, it's their game to throw at the moment. It looked like they are throwing a little bit once the Primal Split got popped and he went so aggressive with it, but in the end, with the other heroes rotating in as well, it paid off. Now Eder Midas is level 11, has the level 2 infest, might just want to pop into the jungle, find a centaur or a high HP creep and get his life back to full. And I guess he's just going to jungle as it is. 2.1k in the bank, so whether he wants to go for some race card element now or no, he actually goes for Blink Dagger. Oh, I love that pickup. I think he just wants to kill off Zeus straight away every single fight. Just jump on the Zeus, open wounds, and oh, he might go mid lane. Lobby, of course, has the disruption as well as the purge, so he maybe would be able to survive. But we have some rotations. Panda, he has the Blink Dagger. He has the point booster now as well. He's getting a lot of gold. RCK has his Blade Mill finished up now, working towards what I would guess is going to be Power Threads, not a Necrobook. Although I guess Necrobook might be a possibility, but I think Power... Oh, they get the hookshot onto MMK. There's no Ravage, there's no nothing for him to get out of there. Arrow connects for 5 seconds as well, and well, Brain Sap, not quite enough to get the kill steal, but RCK with the battery assault level 4 does secure it. But oh, Panda, he comes in primal split, and he's taking so much damage. Boulder toss, will it come out? Yes, it will. Zeus, he will fall down. GGG, leaping in as well. Can they throw somebody up in there? Storms, Panda, he is chasing, he throws up Lobby, and PP might be in some trouble. The arrow, oh, a little bit off. They didn't bring him down soon enough, and now they do back off, but still 2 kills for them. No towers yet, as X-Nova wants to go for tier 2 tower on the bottom lane. Top lane, they use the glyph for it, and oh, the catapult might be enough. Ethermidas does get the deny with the blink coming in. So, Revival, at least they do know there's a blink on Lifestealer now if they were looking at it. But what does it actually help them if they can't counteract it anyway? Oh, Mirana, GGT, 3, 1 and 6, he has a mech plus an urn. Oh man, talking about a support, Mirana just going for the utility. I'd like to see now Arcane Boots on her as well, to be honest, because she can't really sustain all of her spells multiple times as well as the mech. Are there any Arcane Boots at all on them? Well, Popo has his on the Bane already, using it as well, so I guess that is sufficient enough for the time being. As the tier 1 tower getting pressure in the Revival, well, they have the Ravage now, they have the Thundergod's Wrath, but they need a little bit more, I want to say, especially if it's against the mech. They may be able to burst down the support squishy heroes, but even that may not be possible if the mech is there. The Brain Zap, of course, level 4 by Popo, 300 pure damage, and not only does it damage your enemy, it also heals yourself for the same amount. So they have a lot of survivability as Lifestealer. 1.4k HP, 2k gold in the bank. Again, he's just getting so much farm. Lobby finds a haste rune though, and I don't think we've yet to see a single demonic purge. As RCK, he's being sneaky. Does this observer actually spot him out? No, he's just on the edge of it. Oh, what a shame. He almost walks into vision though. They pop down sentries as well, just in case. Oh, Rocket Flare to scout things out. They just deward with their own sentry. And another sentry comes out. They want to be sure that when a Moonlight Shadows is there, the arrow, it's not gonna hit, but hookshot, it does connect. It's on PP as well. He goes for the Vendetta, defensive disruption. The Ravage is not there, but the Primal Split is, and the Ravage doesn't even come out because he just dies. Got bashed and now in huge trouble on the Zeus. He has to escape. Can't just deal out the damage. Panda just perfectly boxing everybody out, being in the front lines, making heroes back off, and that's 2 deaths. And now RCK just being a little bit aggressive, a little bit too aggressive maybe, but oh, Ethermidas blinks in, goes for Zeus, he will get it as well with his rage, with the right clicks, and well, oh, he takes a lot of damage in return. Razor actually kills him off, but Panda comes in, Fiend Script onto X-Nova as well. It might be enough, the Ravage comes out, but just, oh, Bane, he was just on the edge, but didn't get it, and Panda now has a Thunderclap cooling off once the Nightmare ends. He might be able to kill off the Titan. There's the arrow into the Thunderclap, and it should be able to kill, or will it Brain Zap one more second, go for it? Nope. He's not chasing it down. This fight, I mean, AG definitely went a bit too deep. Lifestealer actually started taking a lot of damage. Eye of Storm, racking up the minus armor, of course, and I'm not too sure how much damage Razor had stolen, but it looked like the Lifestealer just melted from it. So, went a little bit too deep. Maybe just should have been fine with the 2 kills that they got and go for the tier 2, but in the end they do kill off the Razor as well, so not that horrible of a trade. But looking at the graphs now, 12k gold for AG, almost 10k in XP even after that fight. 21 to 7 is the kill score. Bane picks up an early gem as well to get the map control in their favor 100%. And well, bottom lane, looks like Panda trying to farm up his Aghanim Scepter, only 600 gold away from it. And maybe they even want to go for the tier 2. RCK is there, as is Popo. Do they have a smoke or anything? DGT? Nope, but they do have a mech, so they can easily fight. And oh, the target is MMK. He doesn't have... Oh, there's the hookshot connects as well. Will there be a blink? No, never mind. They have the arrow, so it's gonna be fine. Even if the Kraken Shell gets him out of stuns, he can't get out of the cogs anyway without a Force Staff. And Lifestealer, so far they don't even need him. Lifestealer is just pushing out the mid lane, so that AG, if they get this bottom tier 2, they can just transition into the mid lane, because that lane at the moment is pushed out as well. And the whole Heather Midas, he's going for the Desolator. Basher, Desolator, oh man, just old school Lifestealer. Who needs race car when you can just blink in and just wreck everybody? The tier 2 tower already down to half HP. Revival don't show any signs of even trying to defend. This Panda, of course, has another Primal Split ready, but now with the tower going down, and Ethermidas got the last hit for it. Only 150 gold away from the Desolator, but that's Aghanim Scepter now finished on Brewmaster as well. I hope they wait for Eder Midas to get his Desolator recipe and the Mithril Hammer on the courier before they start using it, but I guess that is not to be. As MMK, he's working towards a mech for their team. Is still the entire recipe off, only has 50 gold for himself. Oh, Arrow almost hit Pippi, he got out. Used the Spike Carapace just in case. But now Aghanim Scepter on the Brewmaster, and well, that gets a lot more scary because those Brewlings can Thunderclap, Drunken Haze, as well as have Drunken Brawler on them on the Fire Panda. And Panda himself, he is going super aggressive at the moment. He's on the hunt, he has the Invis rune, so why the hell not? And Revival, they just have to watch as the tier 2 tower just slowly whittling down at it, and they can't defend. At least they think they can't, and it's a smart decision. Just leave all your ultimates and put the eggs in the basket of defending high ground, because high ground is so much harder to actually push into. And it's not like AG have to do it, they can easily go for the tier 2 top lane as well, but they just have to have one hero TP to the tower and start pushing the lane out. At the moment though, doesn't look like they have any intention at all of backing off. Do they really want to blink in on the Lifestealer? Get a kill onto maybe the Zeus, and oh, that might be the case. Eder Midas, he gets lightning bolted before though, so already dropping down in HP. I really thought it's just gonna blink in. Nope, he was waiting for the Desolator, which is on him now, and I guess that's the cue for them to fight. The Shadow Poison is on him though, so that might disable the blink dagger, as they do TP out. Panda has to push down the bottom lane, or top lane rather. Why do I say bottom to it all the time? Oh man. Anywho, Panda has an haste rune in his inventory as well. Popo running around with the gem, 1k HP, so he's actually pretty damn tanky. RCK working towards his own Aghanim Scepter, a little bit more than halfway through. 1.5k still needed for it. Has the Blade Mill already finished from before, plus of course the Power Treads. Maxing out Battery Assault and the Rocket Flare. And then, well, I guess Cogs come later. But looking at DGT, he has his Arcane Boots now, 1.3k in the bank, so maybe go for something like a Yasha next. I'm not even too sure. I guess a Pipe actually wouldn't be too bad. Although, maybe a Clockwork should build it. Although, so far, nobody's going for it. BKB is the next target for Popo's Pain. Looking at Revival, though, just look at N. Zeus. He doesn't have any items almost. Arcane Boots, Magic Wand, Bottle. 1k on top of that. But that's the exact same items he's had forever now. Oh, man. So sad to watch that Zeus. I was really hoping for great things from it. At least X-Nova has some form of farm working towards his BKB, and once he gets that, the Eye of Storm can really start dishing out the damage. Of course, he has to make sure to activate the BKB before he gets thrown up in the air by the Panda. And oh, they want to go for Embracer. They have the Fiend Script as well, Rocket Flare to begin with. RCK going in. Can he get the hookshot though? Can he get the angle? Oh, he's going in, but the Eye of the Storm is there with the Static Link, the Cogs. They don't get him in, and Nova now. He actually has a lot of damage. There's the hookshot, but Bane, he didn't follow up immediately. Kind of miscommunication there. It could have been an easy kill with the Fiend Script into the arrow, into level 4 Starstorm. But they didn't try. Oh, Panda though with the double damage rune comes in. Thunderclap actually misses. The right clicks, will it be enough? It will. The double damage was too strong, and now Primal Split to dodge. Oh, beautifully dodged the Impale. Although even the Impale, I don't think it would have mattered that much. So now Primal Split on cooldown. Maybe Revival feels safe enough to take the fight. Although Storm Panda scouting things out, throwing up Zeus in the air. Just because he can. And Eder Midas, oh, he has a Hyperstone now as well. So Assault Cuirass in the making, and how much can they actually pressure this tier 3? There's no buyback on Razor at the moment. So another 18 seconds, and it's all upon him. Well, they have the Ravage as well by MMK, but they actually want to use the Ravage when they have a chance of taking the fight, and they need all 5 heroes to do so. They, so far, as they wait for maybe the Primal Split to come off cooldown, they just farm up the enemy jungle. They don't care. Enemy jungle, own jungle. The entire map is theirs to farm up as Eder Midas. Oh, you can see he wants to go aggressive. I don't think it would be too good of an idea if he only went solo. But if they went as a group, especially if the Infest bomb was there, that could definitely work out. Nyx wanted to go for what looks like a mana burn, but there was a fast blink by Eder Midas out. And oh, they're going for Roche now. Smart decision there. Even Drunken Haze up, just so that the Roche would have a mischance, and Panda, he should be the one tanking this up. Between the Drunken Haze and the Drunken Brawler, he pretty much shouldn't take any damage. Even the arrow to stun up the Roche now, just in case, and well, the Desolator debuff makes the Roche just go that little bit faster. And it will get taken out. Who will get the Aegis though? I guess it's going to be Ether Midas. Just puts down his TP scroll. Is anybody going to pick it up? Doesn't look like it. RCK really close to his own Aghanim Scepter, only 230 gold away from it. As Popo goes around T-Wards and Revival, they more or less have zero vision on this map. Only their tier 3 towers are giving them vision at the moment. That's how bad it is for them. Not like there's too many more wards on AG, but they don't even need it. They can just go balls deep. They're so far ahead. 20k gold, 14k XP, and well, that deficit is hard to come back from, especially if it's only 25, almost 26 minutes into the game. Ethermite, oh, blinks in open wounds up onto MMK. Will he go for the Ravage? The Rage is there, a nice defensive disruption. Ethermite has to back off. The static link is there. Cancelled immediately because the Ethermite just runs out of it. So they can wait for it to reset, wait for the Rage to come off cooldown, which is in 5 seconds time, and then just easily go in again. I think that's what they're doing. They're killing off the creep of the tower. It's not down to half HP when X-Nova comes in. Goes for the harass, goes for the plasma field. Trying to counter push however much he can. There's the Impale onto Ether Midas as well, but he has the Aegis of course, so he can play aggressive. Oh, Panda blinks in. There's the Primal Splitter Ravage. Oh, only onto 2. Just as Clockwork came in with the hookshot. He goes down, but Ether Midas now wants to chew up through the lobby. Can he actually succeed? No, the Demonic Purge is there. That's kind of a horrible fight so far for AG. They lose the Aegis, they might get the Tidehunter at the very least. The Primal Split, it's doing the damage. The Thunderclap comes out by the Earth Panda, and now Earth Midas, he will go for some kills, but still, he can't get anything. Now he invests into Panda, 2 down. It's a 2 for 1. Ether Midas comes out of it. Rage up, open moves onto PP, gets the bashes. Well, can he go for more? Static Link is there. He has to blink himself out of there. And X-Nova, he's trying to chase him down, but I mean, AG, that was kind of a sloppy fight, and in the end, I really think Reviver actually came out a little bit ahead because the tower didn't take almost any damage, and Razor, he has his BKB finish now, plus another 1k on top. Really crazy spread out fight there. And with this BKB, he'll be able to achieve a lot more, especially if he hits level 16, so when he gets that level 3 Eye of the Storm. Although, at the time, Ether Midas is probably gonna have his Assault Kuras finished up on the Lifestealer. Does he have any items in the stash for it? Not yet, but BKB recipe is there for Bane. He needs the Mithril Hammer though, the most expensive item for it. Aghanim Scepter is worked. Oh, Ether Midas goes aggressive lobby. Once again, just turns around, applies the Demonic Purge onto Ether Midas, and Lifestealer suddenly can't do anything. The Demonic Purge is just such a heavy counter to the Lifestealer. I think Lobby is gonna hold on to that spell for the Lifestealer every single time in this game. Although, oh, PP, he wanted to come in, but the Vendetta only level 1 already expired. Can they find MMK though? BKB on the Brewmaster now, so actually he doesn't have to blink in Thunderclap immediately. Primal Split, he can just blink in, go for the right clicks, go for maybe the secondary Thunderclap as well, and then go for the Primal Split once your BKB ends. Or maybe he wants it after the Primal Split ends. Who knows, whatever way he wants to use it, he has the option to do so. And looking at the net worth, 16k for Ether Midas on the Lifestealer, whereas Razor is the highest on Revival, being at 10k. That's a huge difference. That's the AC finished up, which actually is being brought out to him on as we speak on the courier. Oh, he blinks in. No, never mind. Just to farm a range grip. Man, range grip so important. Got to blink for it. Now GGT has a 4-staff on herself as well on the Miran. Oh, the hookshot goes in. Who does he actually catch? X-Nova, but he boxed him out with the power cogs. I guess with the Aghanim Scepter he can be liberal with the usage of his hookshot, and well, Razor, it's not a hero you want to be up or you want to be in the power cogs with, because Static Link as well as Eye of the Storm. Oh, a Blink Dagger on Shadow Demon now. So that's even better as far as counter initiation goes against the Lifestealer, or just defensive disruptions. He can get into range really fast. X-Nova pushing out top lane as AG. They're kind of hesitant after their last fight, I think. Oh, they go in with the hookshot. They catch N. Zeus, will they get the kill as well? The blade mail is activated, but he's gonna go down. Clockwork gets the kill with the Better Sword Panda. BKB activated. The Ravage, they're gonna kill off the Clockwork, but does it really matter as Razor, he's so low as well. Lifesteal just completely gunned at him. He did escape as Lifesteal disconnects at such a bad time. It's unbelievable. But yeah, he almost brought down the Razor solo. And the only way I know this is that there was a Desolator buff there. But this fight, it's a 1-for-1 so far. A core for a core. And with the Clockwork, he dies actually pretty damn fast. He needs a BKB of his own as well. But Panda still has his Primal Split, so they can fight, especially since the Ravage is already on cooldown, as is the Demonic Purge now. Hopefully Lifestealer didn't have too serious of an issue, so he'll be back soon. And well, Popo only 400 gold away from his BKB now as well. And once he gets the BKB, what's to actually stop him from channeling the Fiend's Grip? The right answer is absolutely nothing. Just some water in between. As Panda still in possession of the gem. Hasn't lost it yet. 26-10, of course, the kill score. And AG, if they throw this lead away, I mean 20k, almost 21k or so in gold, XP 15,000. That's a lead that's so hard to throw. Well, okay, they don't have the best late game since Mirana is a support one and Lifestealer, well, can just get carried around, kited around a little bit. But as they are so far ahead at the moment, they can definitely take cracks upon the lead that they already have. And I guess they should do so as well mid. I mean, having the Primal Split, if Panda pops the Primal Split, he can just make everybody on Revival back off, and Lifestealer can easily go for the tier 3 tower with his Desolator and the Sulcuras. But come on, guys, how long are you post any information at all? Just sorry DC, nothing else. Whether it's his internet gone down completely or just DC for a second coming back, who knows. If they don't tell us, we won't ever know. I think it only makes sense. Sorry, had another massive yawn. And filling in the pause, it's kind of sucky when you don't have a co-caster. Well, but speaking of items, I guess that's the best thing to go for. MMK has himself a Ghost Scepter and also the Lifestealer. Can't be as aggressive, or he can be aggressive but won't be as successful. I guess that's the right way to put it. Blink Dagger was on lobby before already. Penny, PP on the next assassin, just arcane boots for him. Dust as well. Working probably for something what I would guess is going to be a Blink Dagger, but still pretty far away from it. X-Nova working on his Aghanim Scepter, and lobby just went for an exclamation mark out of nowhere. I guess he's really happy about the pause. Who wouldn't be, man? Pauses are awesome. Not. Pauses ruin games. And well, AG, they say they're sorry, but I wish they said when he's coming back. Haha, lobby wants to go 4v5. Or well, he wants to be 5v4 because his team has all the members. No, please. Okay, he's back in main menu, so probably reconnecting. And well, hopefully he is reconnecting indeed. And just some smack talk going on in the chat. Lobby saying that 5-minute pause max, TI rules. Don't own me in pub, please. Well, still to reconnect. And, oh god. If the action stopped, I'm just completely starting to blank out here. Pornography. Okay then. Even they have completely lost their minds. Well, this best of this 2-game series, how long has it taken actually? It was supposed to start 3 hours ago. Oh man. 3 hours for 2 games. That's not fast by any means known to man. Like seriously. It's so damn slow, it's actually funny a little bit. I'm just hoping we can finish this within the next half an hour. 60 minutes game should be enough to finish this game. Unless Revival go for a superior comeback sort of game. And drag this out to 120 minutes, which I have casted as well. It was like 126 minutes maybe or something. Something ridiculous like that. 4 FC versus Dog, I think it was. That was ridiculous, man. It wasn't that boring to cast, to be honest. It's up on our YouTube as well if anybody is interested. Anyway, still waiting. I guess the main menu trying to reconnect. No elaboration on that. They're just waiting things out now. So, yeah, admin has to intercept. He's loading into the game apparently. Maybe he's just has a slower PC or slower internet connection, whatever the case may be. Just fingers crossed that he actually will make his way back into the game. Otherwise, it's, yeah, wooden PC. Oh, he's back! At least the portrait shows he's back. The game itself hasn't said that he has reconnected into the game yet. But I guess it's gonna do so soon enough. AG, they are actually ready, so did I miss the reconnect? No, I didn't, but I guess it's not gonna show. Who cares? Let's do this! Go for that fight, but with the Ravage on cooldown, with the Primal Split still available for the Brewmaster, I think AG has what it takes to at least get one set of racks out of this. If not more. And yeah, they are ready. Who will go for the jump? MM might be a primary target at the moment. Fiend Script still available for Popo as well. Has to choose his target wisely though, just not to get interrupted in the meantime. And well, Lifestealer, is he still disconnected, running towards the base? It sure looks like it. Oh man, he hasn't fully reconnected right now. Never mind. He started running left and right a little bit. Where is he going? What's he doing? That was the perfect opportunity to go. No Ravage. Zeus was still dead for like 15 seconds to maybe 20. Is he really still disconnected? Just going into base to stand. Nope, never mind. He went to base. Now he's moving around. Maybe somebody else is controlling her. Whatever the case may be. Looks like they are ready now. RCK is back up as well. Man, that was really weird as all. But with another hookshot, I guess that's what they're looking for. They know the Ravage is on a really long cooldown, so they had the time to do what they did at the moment. This Popo trying to finish up his BKB in the meantime as well. But I'm not too sure if farming up a little bit will help them, although Fiend Script with the BKB activated, well, that is definitely something that Revival should be scared of. Rival? They're actually not taking any initiative. They of course don't have the vision to do so as well. Really was hoping for them to maybe buy up a smoke and go aggressive, because actually they have one smoke in their shop at the moment as well, so could have gone for it. And well, the Nyx assassin pick so far, it hasn't done anything at all. I don't think we've seen one proper Vendetta gank this game. Or even one Vendetta hit. Well, I bet there has been at least one. It's just me not being able to record that on my camera. As Eder Midas, 1.7k gold in the bank. As Salkuras, Skull Basher, Desolator, nope, he's deeping out now. They're not pressing the issue, but since Revival, they are not farming, they are just stuck in their own base. AG, they're just pulling more and more ahead. Looking at the gold per minute, 576 for Eder Midas, 460 for the Brewmaster, and well, that is the BKB finished up for Popo now on the Bane. Okay, trying out something new. Anyway, is this now where AG-Arvore go aggressive, go in for the kill and finish things up? They do scout out with the rocket flare. They do see MMK, I think. Yeah, yes, they do. Tidehunter, you have to make yourself scarce. Run away from there. He is trying to do so. Oh man. Is he successful or not? I guess we shall see. He should be. There's no Fiend script or anything to stop him at the time being, at least. But AG, man, I guess they're playing it smart, because pushing high ground, especially against now what Tidehunter has, the Ravage, it's definitely scary. But just hanging around, farming, delaying the game, it's not the most beautiful thing to look at. But if you're not sure you can take high ground, then just don't do it. If you're able to starve out your enemy, then yeah, you're just gonna get a bigger and bigger advantage. I mean, at the moment, that's exactly what they're doing. They're not letting Revival get outside of their own base. Whereas AG, they have access to the Ancients, to, of course, the jungles. So they will win the farm war here. They definitely will. It's just a matter of, usually some teams like, oh, Eddermitis wants to go in. He didn't go for the open moves. There's the Ghost Scepter, Static Link used by X-Nova as well. He's actually trying to chase Eddermitis down, but 56 damage stolen, no biggie for Eddermitis. And once that wears off, Static Link, was its cooldown? 14 seconds. Can they actually take this on, Panda? He's tanking it up in the front lines. Arrow to fly, completely off target. Oh, but the hookshot with the infest bomb. The kill of the Zeus before he does absolutely anything. That was beautiful. Finally, there's the Purge coming out onto RCK. There's the Ravage as well, but the BKB with the Fiend script. Nice disruption coming out. Popo takes a lot of physical damage from the Eye of the Storm. As Razor, does he have enough? He has his BKB activated, but it's a 3-4-0 so far. And Panda, he's just so damn tanky. They don't care. And now Razor, he might be in trouble. Will they go for the kill? There's the Nightmare. Arrow to follow. Thunderclap as well. Primal Split just in case. As Eddermitis, his damage output is pretty damn sick with the minus armor from the Desolator, from the AC, and that's one set of racks. PP, he buys back on the Nyx Assassin, but no, that's GG called, and well, the Zeus just didn't do almost anything, and AG, really well played by them. Game 1, it was a long game where they took out the victory in the end, but this time, they just completely dominated this game, and well, Lifestealer, he had so much farm to work around with. Really well played by AG, and deserved victory in this game number 1 as they take this 2-game series 2-0 as well. But this will be it by me for the time being, at least. I do hope you enjoyed, and of course, if you did, or even if you didn't, you can follow us on Twitch, as well as follow us on Facebook, twitter.com/Heflatv to know when we're going live and when we're doing whatever. And of course, if you have missed some games or want to see some games that we've casted, check out youtube.com/Heflamoke. Most, if not all, of our VODs will be there. But this will be it for the time being. Just a few songs to finish up the stream and then going offline. But there will be more action. 1930 CT Infused versus Kawaii on the same channel, as well as maybe DOTA versus House of Gamers at 19 CT on Heflatv 1. So if you want to see some more games, check us out later, but this is gonna be it for me. Thanks all once again for tuning in.